What's up, YouTube? Captain CEO back in the house again. Man, look, more game. More game and more game. That's right. Look, welcome back to the channel. Subscribers, members, family, friends, fans, and even some foes. It's all good. Look, few surcharge results. I know some of y'all been waiting on that. Me to tell you about the few surcharge results that the company gave us, and well, let me just talk about it. The results, the few surcharge that the company gave us. I've gotten at the time of this video to my second part one-on-one. Or should I say, this is week 2 of where I got a few surcharge. Let me put it that way. All right, first of all, it was inadequate and insufficient. Right? Inadequate and insufficient. When something is insufficient, that means it's not enough. All right? It's not good. I think the first week of the fuel surcharge that they paid was $311. I know I burned 2,000 in fuel that week. Keep in mind, I'm running day and night. The second week, which was this week just passed, I think it was $440 something. That's for 2 trucks. And I know I didn't burn as much. I think I may have I think I burned over 2,000 again. Yeah, if I'm right. I still say it's inadequate, and it's insufficient. Basing it off what we make is, I think, a flaw. In other words, if you make a certain amount, then it's a sliding scale. If the national average is this, then you get 4% of that. It's just a flaw, man. Bottom line is it's just not going to work. So it's inadequate, insufficient. Number 2, it's an insult. Why is it an insult, country CEO? All right, it's an insult. When you're not getting what you know you're worth, it's an insult, and as a result, it makes you want to explore your options. It almost forces you, in some sense, to explore your options. That's number 1. Number 2, it forces you sometimes, some folks, to make choices that they really don't want to make. What are some of them choices, CEO? Maybe you might take one of your trucks and go somewhere else. Maybe you might take all of your trucks and go somewhere else. Somebody that's paying you more money, or a better fuel surcharge. Am I telling you to leave where you're at? No, that ain't what I'm saying. All I'm simply saying that the reality is when you're not getting what you feel is adequate, it forces you or causes you or motivates you to start exploring your options, to look at or open the door to entertain the offers of other people. Did you get that? That's all I'm saying. Whereas in the past, you might not would even listen. Now you will listen because this is inadequate over here. It's inadequate, it's insufficient, and it's an insult. All right. I'll say to that, as a follow-up to that, move carefully. All right. Fools rush in. Other company might not be any better. Right? All right. So what do? Country CEO, when this is the case? First of all, hit the like, hit subscribe. This has been good so far. Communicate your lack of how should I say that? In other words, let me put it this way. Let them know you're not satisfied with that. So communicate your lack of satisfaction with what you're getting. Right? I did that. And there's some keys and some things you want to do when you do that. Be courteous. Don't call the folks with an attitude. Don't call the folks in some vernacular, getting biggity, talking crazy. Be courteous. Hey, sir, can I talk with you about this? Say, man, I looked at this and I'm burning this, but you gave me this, and this is really not sufficient for the amount of fuel that I'm burning. Be courteous. Be calm. Don't be all upset, huffing and puffing. Got your chest stuck out and lip sticking out and eyes bucking. Be calm. Be courteous. State the facts. This is insufficient. This is inadequate. I'm not satisfied with this. This is not enough. And I related those facts. And I stated those facts of what I told you earlier, that this makes a company explore their options and may end up causing the company to do what they have to do. And I was politely told in a nice way, we feel like we're doing what we can do. And the only reason things are like they are is because the fuel went up. Before the fuel was up, this wouldn't have been an issue. I politely related that, yeah, but man, you got a point. But, just, being able to go ahead and give a raise about $10 more right about now would have really sealed the deal, and everybody would have been happy. But they honestly feel like they're paying market value right now. So, okay. All right. Number 4, entertain other offers for temporary hits to make. Use wisdom. What do you mean, country CEO? Somebody else offers you $100 an hour for about 4 weeks of work. Now that's back on the table now. Whereas that might not have been on the table, that's on the table now. I might need to pull a truck for 4 weeks and go make that $100 an hour, and then I'll come back. I'm not going to leave permanently now. I'm not going to do that. I am making money. I am double dipping. I have paid my dues to move up the totem pole. I ain't stupid. So use wisdom. But there may be some times now when somebody says, I'm going to pay you 100, 110, come over here and help me for a month. I might go ahead and go now because I got to look out for my company and the opportunity to make more money to offset the higher fuel costs. Okay? So use wisdom. All right, now let me say this, and I think I need to say this to be very clear. I am in no way saying we ain't making money. Did you get that? We are making money. It's just that the cost of the fuel, it has cut into the profit. Let me give you an example. With the fuel costs going up like it is, let's just use numbers. And this is not actual. I'm just giving you an example to bring home the point. I'm making money. So, but whereas with the fuel going up, my profit might have been, let's just use figures. Let's say my profit was 10 to 12,000 a month. Let's just say hypothetically. Well, because the fuel was up, I might only be profiting 8,000 a month now, 7,000. So I'm profiting, but the fuel is cut into my profit. And all I wanted was them to share in, have a mutual partnership in sharing in the cost that's been relayed on all of us. That small, I don't feel like they shared enough of the cost that's been relayed on all of us. It's not my fault either that the fuel is up. Not all their fault. Okay, but let's partner to make it feasible for all of us. Okay, they weren't willing to do that to the extent that I feel that they should and they could and that they would. All right, so other offers are on the table. So here's some things I'm going to leave you with that you can do, I believe, to weather this storm of this fuel until this fuel get bit down to the 3s and the 2s. Do what you can do. Here it is. Cut the truck off when it's feasible. You on a job by the hour, they got you just sitting there. Cut the truck off. It ain't going to cost you nothing to crank back up. Number 2, drive the speed limit and under. Some of y'all are speed demons. That's why y'all burn a lot of fuel too. Drive the speed limit and under. Number 3, check your tires daily. Low oil pressure. I'm not going to edit that. Low tire pressure causes your truck to burn more fuel. Look for hourly jobs. Stay on hourly jobs. That's what I do. I love hourly jobs. All right. Number 5, jobs that are not fuel burners. You got to determine now with that fuel being like it is. You got to determine $1,000 a day job, but you burning 300 in fuel. You might have to weigh the facts between, okay, should I do that? Or should I go over here and make 800 or 900? I ain't gonna burn but $100 in fuel. So use some wisdom and weigh the facts. All right. So look, that's all I got for y'all. The fuel surcharge sucks. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. It sucks. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna just weather this storm. My profit is less, but I'm still making money. And in the words of the good book, this too shall pass. It will pass. And that's one thing about being in business, being an entrepreneur, being in the dump truck business. You have to learn, and you will learn, how to weather storms. All right? It's going to be all right. Don't panic. It's all good. We all right. God got this thing. Got your CEO. I'm out of here. I'm gone.